Selwood fitted out. Ebert, Marston, McKenzie. Coughed it up to Tuvey, who scrubs one inside 50. Dawes is there. Here's Willingham.
Who competed well there. Now O'Brien's in support. He'll drive it deep. Long towards the top of the goal square. At the back, Wellingham. It's taken the mark 20 from goal.
Well, the Harry O'Brien kick just had a bit of extra carry on it. It was a really long raking drop punt, and it just caught the Eagles defenders out. They were in front, but this kick had some real punch in it.
Carrying the immediate pack, and Wellingham waiting at the back. So just get the feeling they need to convert their opportunities here, Collingwood. From 20 metres, Wellingham kicks the goal. Jolly in front this time. Ball to the front of the square. Brown, an opportunity. Got boot to ball and kicks Collingwood's third.
See there, actually Cox has punched it to him. The advantage of being in front, he's in front of Schofield, turns around. Really good agility for a big man.
Wellingham sharks it off the pack. Wellingham's got three. Magnificent snap by Sharrett Wellingham.
Jolly in front, and it is just so easy for Wellingham to come through there. Pretty poor defensive work by the Eagles.
O'Brien providing the run from half back. Where does he go? He drives it deep. One-on-one in the pocket. Beams got hands to it, couldn't complete it. Great recovery. Dane Beams snapped to the goal square. Cloak got hands to that as well. Couldn't mark. Cracker keeps it in. Cracker, Cracker, Cracker!
Let's have a look at a bit of a replay of some Cracker magic. Tight angle. That's what he's been recruited for this season. Great goal.
Loose at the other end for West Coast.
And Kennedy back on for West Coast. Doesn't look like he's moving 100% though. As Johnson floats one inside 50. Oh, Glass again. Having some sort of game deep in defence, the West Coast captain. Great to see him injury-free this season. Waters, they've made a mistake here. That's a shocking blooper. Swan waltzes into goal. Well, the kick was to Selwood from Waters, and Selwood just slipped over. That's Adam Selwood. And Swan kicks the goal.
Handball to accommodate Blair. Here's an opportunity for the Magpies as they switch play to side bottom. Still inside the centre square. Can he find a target? He can. Dawes from directly in front will kick from 45.
Just a lovely little chip up by Steele side bottom. Could have blazed away, and this is something that Collingwood specialise in, setting up marks inside their forward 50.
It's a great natural footballer, Steele side bottom. He's got an incredible understanding of what the right choice to make at the right moment in the game, and not many people would have had the presence there to just be able to pull that kick back. Dawes had a good lead in the corridor, and it was in the perfect spot for this man.
The siren will blow just as he prepares to kick from directly in front. It's a goal. Collingwood have kicked the goal after the siren at half-time to go into the long break, leading by 13 points after they trailed by 8 at quarter-time. Cracker, not a great kick. Emily couldn't take it. Beams jams it on the boot, and it lands. No mark taken on the wing, and free kick for a high tackle to come back to Ball, who's on with it quickly. Side bottom, Collingwood now towards half-forward. Davis, well done by Gaff. Davis at the back, off the beam, certain goal to Collingwood. Blair will kick it.
They panicked, tried to overdo it, and this is what this great side does. I love watching them play. They always hurt you on the turnover, coast to coast. Reed a late withdrawal. Maxwell coming back for a broken thumb. He shores his shoes, but it's been the opposite. The Collingwood defence has just been outstanding, and West Coast forward line at the moment is ineffectual.
Well, they're up and running, aren't they? And they're getting it out into space, and they're handballing so much more than the Eagles. They're just playing a brand of keepings off at the moment.
Maxwell to Cracker, not a great handball to Beams, who was good enough to pick it up. Didak, scrappy old kick. Waters, great tackle short, back to Cracker, who kept going. Vacant goal square, Cracker kicks a beauty.
7 goals
No, he's struggling, still struggling. And now Jack Darling's coming back on, and he's been wincing with pain with the right hand as well. So injuries are...
Handball off to Swan. Now to half forward. Good mark, Cloak. He's been paid.
I'll tell you what, Darren Jolly, he came into the game with a lot of people questioning where he's at in football, and he has said, I'll tell you where I'm at. I know what my game is all about. I will compete.
62 goals in the home and away season. First genuine opportunity here for Travis Cloak, and he nails it.
To the middle of the ground, you might come unstuck, but got to risk winning the game.
They need 2 goals. Swan. Handballs into the pocket. Picked up by Fasolo. Off to Ball. Ball snaps. That's the sealer. The Pies are home.
But it was Fasolo, the sub, who set him up. It was Fasolo who set him up.
Davis now, Cooley kicks it wide. Mark taken by Shaw. What a great return Heath Shaw has made. Coming in, if you can believe it, for his 30th disposal.
How about the rest of the half-back line as well? Chris O'Hara-O'Brien's had 30. Leon Davis has had 33. They've been unbelievable, the Collingwood defence.
Dawes for Solo, has got it 48 from goal. We know he loves a goal. Here he is, and that's it. The siren. Collingwood are into the preliminary final. Some icing on the cake for Fasolo. Collingwood win by 20 points. Great comeback from West Coast, but the Magpies have prevailed.
They made you work for that at the end. Oh, we knew they would. We knew they were a quality team, and they play in a big ground over there in the heat all the time. So we know they're a fit team, they're a young team, and to their credit, they were sensational today. And as you said, it was a real scrap. We knew it was going to be, but in the end, it doesn't matter how much you win by. At the end of the first quarter, halfway through the second quarter, you looked like you got the game back on your own terms, on Collingwood's terms. Did you do something in your readjustment that saw you get it back that way?
Look, to be honest, I think that win in the first half had a fair impact. I think that it's probably hard to see at home watching on the screens, but the ball was carrying a lot longer, and it was hard for us trying to run it up in that first quarter. I think we had a lot of the ball, but we went in about 11 times to 2 scores, which is shocking. So
a lot of people question whether this back half was going to be able to stand up against this gigantic forward line today. You've held them to 9 goals. Did you use that as a bit of a challenge amongst the group down there today?
100%. Look, there's been a lot of people kicking the hell out of a lot of us and our team from one performance, and individually a lot of guys have copped it, and a lot of guys stood up today, and I'm so proud of them.
How did your thumb hold up?
Yeah, really well.
Good on you, Nick. Good on you. Over to you, Goss.
Oh, yeah, Heath, welcome back. A nice way to come back. Final stage, good result.
Yeah, mate, it was a tough game. I think that last quarter, we tried to save it a bit, and the West Coast just kept on coming. So it's a great game, and I'm glad we got over in the end, mate. It was a good effort.
So much said about the time off for you and the shape you've come back in. Scotty Waters said it yesterday, mixed it early in the week. Has anything changed in regards to your fitness, just the fact that you haven't played and just done a lot of running?
I felt pretty good today, I must admit. Towards the end of the first goal, I was blowing a bit, but it's fine. It's footy, the intensity goes up, and just glad we got a win, mate.
I don't know if you want another week off, do you? Now you have.
No, I probably don't, mate. Might have to play a practice match next week, but no, it was good to get through, and probably now looking forward to that.
Well played today.
Thanks, mate.